Alright, what's up guys? Hoping you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be going over some respawn setup classes, and basically I'm going to be going over every single class I have for my respawn and going to be describing or giving you guys tips or explaining why is this class. Basically I'm going to do a descriptive and be really descriptive and give you guys the reason and what's best and what I think about the classes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Start off with number one. Alright, first of all, before we start, I know I have all these weird names. Hey, I love you all. No, I really do, but I know I have all these weird names, and I just put that for fun. Like, non-self means non-selfish. You see I have a trophy. Fast AR, I don't even have an AR. Kill, selfish, subclass, God. Vector's God overall, fast stun. But other than that, I'm going to go, just ignore the names. Going to go really quick on the classes. So to start off, I have class 1, which is basic Vector. I like the blue dot more than the red dot. Some people like the red dot more. I really prefer the blue dot. I've always preferred it ever since Black Ops 1. I love the blue dot from Moz. And I have red dot grip. Some people like using muzzle. I feel like the grip is way more consistent. You could use long barrel and grip, which is muzzle brake, and basically using the iron sight on the Vector. I'll explain to you why. And then I have a stun and a nade and a basic fast class. I like using Semtex more than frags because when I'm playing Dom, I like being fast. I don't like waiting and cooking for a nade. I can just chuck it and move, chuck it, move. Like, I don't have to wait or cook or slow down my game time. I got steady aim because steady aim helps you win so many gunfights. I like having that as my first specialist. And I have sleight of hand. It helps in a lot of situations. And then I have the basic, stay alive. I have tac mask, blast shield, ICU, and scavenger, which are these usually specialists I have throughout my classes. Now this one is a basic selfish class, steady aim with iron sight. The reason iron sight is better, look, it's better because long range you can map people. You can honestly destroy people. A guy across the map, you can kill him in like 2 bullets. It's insane. And steady aim to win more close range gunfights. Only issue about red dot and and iron sight is the fact that there's a how do you call it, like a low chance of you dying, because when you have red dot, you pre-aim corners more, you're looking around more. But the thing is, when you have your iron sight, it takes a while to pull up the gun. So like when you, let's say off sprint, you're pulling up the gun, or to pull up the gun while off sprint, it takes like I think a split point, or like 0.5 seconds difference compared to a red dot. So a red dot pulls up faster. So that's the only difference. But other than that, iron sight, like if you're pre-aiming or you're like playing it well with it, like you're working the map well with it, it's gonna come in your favor. And then I have sleight of hand, and instead of steady aim, I already have steady aims. I put quick draw, which is a streak to get you more kills. Basically, helps you win more gunfights. Now I have my AR. I probably have like 2 AR classes, and this is my red dot muzzle. Some people like grip. Grip I could recommend an S&D, which I'll do that another day. But honestly, muzzle brake all the way. I got a blue dot, like I always love blue dot. I got quick draw to win more gunfights necessary. I got a lightweight to run faster, or agility, whatever you want to call it. And then I have a frag grenade, just like let's say an octane, because you usually use an octane. I can nade them off the flag, whether it's B, A, or C, but like mainly B. Obviously, I position myself where I can nade them off. Do something useful with a nade. And then I have a sleight of hand. You always want to have sleight of hand in AR, so it's good to get that first, and then marathons to be a little bit quicker on the map. And then now I have my non-selfish class, which is basically the basic reflex trophy nade class. This class helps you set up for plays, like you can trophy the flag, nade a lane, watch your back, because you throw nades out fast, and then turn around. It's like this class, you're able to be more versatile, you're more useful, a lot more useful, and you can just do more plays with the class you have. But the only problem is you're a little bit slower. I know I don't have marathon there as my secondary or first specialist, but I just like this class overall, especially we need a trophy, or we need more trophies on the map. This is my basic first class, but instead of a Semtex, I use a frag. I made this class in case, kind of like Octane or a map where I think I will use a frag more than a Semtex, which is highly unlikable, but I have the class just in case. And this is mainly, I guess, for Octane, and I put ICU because if I get 3 kills, and like let's say Octane, I'm running around, I get to heal faster. So overall, it's just better having this ICU, and then sleight of hand, of course. Now this is my kill class. This is my kill class because, for one, I mean, I don't know I named that. Like I said, I was playing around, but I have Tac Mask, which allows me to roam around the map without worrying about getting stunned. While I still get pegged by it, but doesn't really do anything. And I have my, like I said, my grip and muzzle brake, which Iron Sight is basically a laser beam across the map and just helps you win more gunfights. Other than that, you pull up your gun slower. But this is my kill class. Now this is my God class. So same exact thing. As you can see, when I usually use the Iron Sight, I use steady aim. And then when it comes to red dots, I usually use sleight of hand and quick draw. Except for the first one, I have steady aim first. But you can switch between steady aim and quick draw. I prefer steady aim also because you get it to kill earlier instead of when you're getting 4 kills. But they're both good. So excuse me. So that's my other class. It's basically Tac Mask. If I'm not feeling the Iron Sight or I'm doing really good with the red dot, just pull out this one instead of this one. And then now I have my Smoke and Aid class. This class comes in handy multiple times. Lately in like money 8s and scrims, I see people use smokes in areas and maps where you usually don't see them, like Sovereign Dom. At least pro teams, you don't see them much. It's interesting. I usually have the smoke for Freight Dom. That's pretty much the only reason. I mean, I could come to certain situations where an Octane, Sovereign, I guess, could be it. But I have that smoke just in case, and I have a Semtex because, like I said, when I'm playing Domination or Blitz, because this could be for Blitz as well, I don't want to you running around with a frag. You know, I want to smoke the flag. Let's say in Blitz, smoke their flag and throw a nade. So Domination, mainly map I use the smoke for is Freight, sometimes Octane. For Blitz, I'll use it for Warhawk, and mainly Warhawk, sometimes Octane, and rarely ever Freight. So this smoke is really good. It's really effective. Smokes are really good, and when I talk about my S&D, which should be my following video, should be you see why it's just so well to like open positions on the map. And now you have my AR Remington fast class. This is fast class. Why? It says fast stun, but don't listen to that. That's bullshit. I have no dead silence. I substitute dead silence for my pistol, lightweight marathon, and then quick draw, because you should have quick draw if you don't really need that silence. This is like a break class. You know, you break off spawn, mainly an Octane, and you want to position yourself somewhere really well, and it's just off break. So as soon as you die, you can switch a class. And I have dead silence, so even if I somehow manage to stay alive, I'll get 3 kills, and I have dead silence. I'm fine to roam the map and not worry about me getting sound horde or anything like that. So this is a pretty cool class. I actually thought about it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one who thought about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already tried it. But this is something to use, mainly break. You guys can try it out as well. And for my last class, it's basically the same thing as Mother AR. Oops, I didn't mean that. Which is this one. The only difference is the fact that I have a what's that called? Thermal hybrid scope. There we go. I have a thermal hybrid scope, and it's good for people using a lot of smokes, when teams use a lot of smoke, or if I'm really not feeling the red dot, I can pull this out. Even though I do prefer the red dot 100 times more, not 100 times more, like I do prefer it more than the thermal hybrid scope. I just feel like it's way more accurate, and your shot is better on it. At least that's how I feel like. So these are all my respawn classes. I'm gonna go over them one more time so you can see them. This is mainly for Domination and Blitz. Well, it is for Domination and Blitz. These are the 10 respawn classes I always use. You know, I never need anything else. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to switch any classes. These are the classes I need, the classes I have, and the classes all I need. I even have extra, to be honest. Some of these classes I never touch. I touch about 4 or 5 of these classes. But when you're playing online and you're playing against teams and you're playing for money, or you're playing for your league match or something, and your teammate's like, do you have a trophy? I need you to use a trophy. And you're like, nah, man, I don't have one. You don't want to be in that situation. You want to be in a situation where you're prepared, you have everything ready, and no matter what, you're prepared for the game, and you're ready to dominate, exterminate, and collaborate. And always communicate. So I hope you guys liked this video. It's my respawn class setup. Next time I'm going to be doing S&D with my tank right here. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow or the day after. I'm going to see what I'll be doing, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and Apathy out.